Hey guys, what is up? Schlappy here, just being a good-looking penguin standing on a bed. What up? Back in the Minecraft Project Singularity world. Doing well. Doing well. Look at all these guys down here, huh? Yeah, so I have AFK'd here, maybe 40 minutes, and those are all from this one. So we gotta put the lava in down there. We gotta put the lava in. I've been sort of killing them occasionally. They seem to be pumping out of there pretty good. That's not bad. It's not bad considering there's a bunch in there. So we gotta get that lava going ASAP. And I want to hook up the two on this side to it as well, just so we can have sort of the three that are working going into here. Also, you can see I've got a platform. We only need one more guy up here. We only need one more villager, and the iron farms are complete, and then we can just work on decorating it, which is really exciting. So there's 6 in here. There's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they had a baby. So there's actually, this is done now. This is done now. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it matters that it's 7 and 3. It doesn't matter that it's 6 and 4, but I don't think it matters that it's 7 and 3. I hope not, at least. I guess we will find out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna block off. This entryway here. This was dumb. I can't reach those blocks. This was dumb. This was dumb. I'm gonna block off though, just to see if we do get golems spawning over here. Come on, reach that last one, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna just block off the waterway, just to see if we get them, because if they all fall in the middle, then we don't really know, do we? So let's just go down here real fast. So what we're gonna do is just go like this. That'll stop them, I believe. That should stop them. So let's get out of here. Ooh, we going. Okay, so what do I want to do today? Today, well, first off, I want to make sure that works. I want to get the waterways on these two sides going to the middle so that all of our guys end up in here. I want to get lava down there, and I want to set up our AFK spot in the middle. In the middle. So, I guess I'll just get started. I'll probably do these waterways. You know what? Let's go get the bucket of lava first. Yeah, that'll be first thing, and then I'll probably do the waterways, and then maybe we can talk about decorating and what I kind of want to do. We talked a little bit about it, how I kind of want it to be a bit of a old school, a bit of like an abandoned ruins type vibe, sort of a, you know, a vines and leaves, kind of a gross, you know, decrepit castle, I suppose. What would be the best way of going about this? You know what? Maybe we'll do this to get rid of them, and then I'll move it down after. Okay, see you guys in a jiffy. Ayo! We got guys making things. We got people. So let's get rid of these. All right, you guys keep going. Hello. Hello! That means we have 4 working iron farms. Ah, my head. Oh, that probably didn't make any sense. I hit my head off of... It doesn't matter. Yeah, we got lava down here. I wasn't quite sure how to do it, so I put a lava source sort of in each wall. And I think that'll be fine. We should see those guys. No, you know what probably happened? There's probably blocks blocking them because the lava that I poured down sort of blocked stuff. So let's go see. You guys move slow. I could replace this with, like, ice, but... What? Oh, right. I have Frostwalker on at the moment. So, yeah, this happened. Yeah, so... Let's get out of here. Whew, okay. So that's cool. Those guys should fall in there soon, right? Right? You know what I want to do is, we actually have the glass to do this. I don't know why. I'm going with the gray. I think the gray looks better, especially because I want this to be kind of all stone. So I think the gray looks a lot better. So this is going to be here. So what I'm probably going to do is build sort of a big center point where you can kind of like go down to check the iron supply. But you're going to be AFKing like here. See? He's like fighting the lava, right? Is that what's happening there? See, the nice part about having all these farms is they keep pushing each other in, so it's not like a huge deal. So let's go make sure that iron fell into the hoppers. I think because they're 3 tall, if you put the lava at level 3, you never lose iron. I think. If Reddit posts are to believe. If Reddit posts are to believe, then I did this correctly and I don't have to worry about it. But trusting Reddit, not always the greatest idea. So let's get some stone bricks. So I want this to be actually kind of like a square. So like this is all going to be glass. So then this section here is going to be... So I want it to be like a 4x4 cube of glass all the way down. And then... yeah. My idea is probably going to take me a bit to design because I kind of have this idea in my head. And you know, sometimes those take a bit, especially because I'm not a great builder. But I kind of want you to be elevated sort of at this height on glass. So like you look down, there's 2 layers of glass, but I want there to be kind of a lot happening around that. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Kind of. Probably? I don't know. Anyway, lots of work to do. I think what I'm going to do is get all of the iron farms connected to this now. So I want to get water streams over there and over there. And yeah. That way they're all flowing into here as I'm standing here. You know what I mean? God, these guys track you from a mile away now, eh? Okay. Okay. All of these are now connected to the center point, which is awesome because now all of our iron is going to be collected into one place, which is really cool. I still am not sure where I'm going to make all the iron go to. So like right now it's sort of a temporary collection, but I can send it. You know, I can have an iron storage building, or I can do like a silo could be kind of cool. So I'm not sure where it's going to eventually go. For now, it's all collecting down here. Bloom, 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 bloom. For now, it's all collecting down here, which is cool. I keep just moving it into this chest just to sort of see how much I have and whatnot. But that's cool. I don't think I'm losing any, and I think they're all going there. So if I stand in the middle, they'll all be where I want them to be, which is really cool. Now what I want to do real quick is just make the AFK spot. It's going to be 4 blocks. I'm going to put it on top of this. Yeah. Let's just kind of do this for right now. This was a stupid place to put it. So this is going to be our AFK spot for the moment. Slightly elevated just to kind of... I don't know, just to be elevated, I guess. And it's going to be like this. I think, though, what I want is sort of a tower in the middle here, sort of a bigger structure. So you're probably going to come in from, like, the side of it. So, like, if you can kind of imagine there's probably going to be something like this. Something of this nature. Can I get that? Yeah, I can. Something like this, so you're kind of in like a glass bowl, and you can just stand here, you can look down, watch golems die, or whatever. But something like that, I think, is what I want to do. So yeah, now it's really just designing this area around it. Do I have... You know what, let's make a little bit more gray dye. I just want to kind of complete this circle. I just want to complete this bowl to sort of give you guys what I want the AFK spot to be. Okay. Yeah, so you'll be standing sort of in this, which you're going to get to, the access point's going to be sort of above it. And then we're going to have a place that comes out, not a huge amount further. Maybe like here is where this is going to start. Sort of something like this. How far out is that? That's 2 blocks out from the edge. 1, 2, it's kind of here. And then imagine sort of a square that size and then like sort of a tower. It's not going to be very big where you AFK, There's going to be like other buildings in the area. I don't want to make it too big because I kind of want to design with a new style. And the walls are kind of thick already. So I think if there's like thinner things inside, it could be kind of cool. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna AFK here for a bit. I think that's my plan for right now. Just sort of see how the rates are. I don't think that one was good enough. Let's see. Is this one gonna land me in the bowl? Boom! The other side. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. So I'll be back. Hopefully with some sort of structure in place, and then we can figure it out. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay. Oh, this is kind of what I had in my mind. This is kind of what I was envisioning. I kind of want this place to be an overgrown... Excuse me. I just ate a bunch of peanut butter. A terrible time to try and speak. Something like this. So this is the center point. I wanted to make it almost look like... I guess like Jungle Tempo is like the closest... Oh my goodness. I guess Jungle Temple is like the closest Minecraft relevance. I don't want it to be huge, and I want this place to have a bunch of weird structures, but this is kind of the center point. I wanted it very open air. So if you look at it, this is basically it. And I'm going to have a roof on it, probably one more layer. But it's basically just this. So you can come in here, you can AFK. I want to get a better way to get up here, so I'm thinking maybe a slime block launcher. I'm going to redo the ground too. There's going to be gravel and cracked brick. It's going to look a lot different. I just wanted to get something sort of in place to give you guys an idea. And this thing is a bumpin'. I put some vines on it just to kind of give you the overgrown effect. I'm going to put mossy cobble and various things in it, but this is kind of the idea. And then there's going to be other structures around that kind of carry on the same vibe. The walls are going to be pretty barren. I might even poke some holes in them. The only problem with that is I can really only do that on sides that don't have the water. So, anywho, this is working really well. Nothing in there. This is what we got. So this was about, I don't know, 5 hours of AFK and playing, which is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this area is coming together. So now they're all being collected in the same thing. I will air one grievance I have. So it wasn't getting too many drops. I AFK'd for like an hour. I came back. It wasn't getting too many drops. I was wearing these boots because I lost my other boots during that whole incident. It's got Frostwalker on it. Well. See these water streams that push them in? At some point, one of them turned to 2 blocks of ice and didn't change back, which I thought it did anyway. But basically, one of the ones in like the canal underneath changed to... I also might just put some glass randomly so you can just sort of see them occasionally. I think that'd be kind of neat. But basically, one of them changed to ice and didn't change back. So on this side and this side, all the ones coming in were just getting stranded and like stuck in the middle of this tube here. And oh my gosh, there was like 60 iron golems just kind of all pushing each other but not getting able to pass the ice. Oh, so anyway, I'm not going to be wearing Frostwalker in this area anytime soon, but this is working well. I don't know if we're wasting drops. I don't think we are. I think they're all dropping into the hoppers below. At least I'm very hopeful. But yeah, so there's one more thing I want to do today, which is make this 4 wide so that we don't get this awkward thing. Like the walls here I want to clean up slightly. I think that should be a pretty quick little project, so I'm going to do that real fast. Whew! My mouse feels very strange today. I'm getting like awkward frame rates. Does it feel that way to you? Maybe I'm just annoying people. Anyway, I'm going to get this cleaned up real fast and see what it looks like. Here we go. That just looks so much better. I kind of left a lip. I wasn't sure if they'd like bounce up, so I just left a lip. There is glass under there, so I could lower this down one, but I think it looks all right like this. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped up about it. So let's see how it looks from the AFK spot. Not that I stand here and look at my screen, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I like this though because it's kind of floating, and you'd barely notice it if you're like looking at this structure, so it's kind of neat. I do want a better way up than a ladder though. So probably some sort of slime block thing, or maybe even just, maybe we'll just use the vines. They kind of fit in, so maybe we'll just have one vine going down. I also have to go get a bunch of string to stop these vines from growing everywhere, so I don't want them just like covering every darn spot. But yeah, that's about it for me today. A little bit of a shorter episode probably, but there was a lot of like playing around and just kind of, I guess, grunt work would be an accurate thing to say. But happy Saturday. I'm really pumped up about tomorrow's Creativerse. We're doing another world tour tomorrow, but like it's really cool. Some of the stuff I tour tomorrow is really neat. So I'm pumped up for that. Leave a like if you enjoyed. So what do you think of the whole plan? Subscribe for more stuff. But let me know what you think of the whole thing, because I'm kind of excited about it. I might make these one lower. They look a touch high, right? Is that just me? I'm excited about those. So imagine like this kind of vibe around the whole place. I think it'll be really cool. Never really built anything like that, so you gotta kind of imagine with like this sort of thing, like kind of like older, you know what I mean? So like kind of imagine it, you know, kind of like broken down. We'll have some mossy in places, like maybe along this one. I'm trying not to like break vines too much, but you know, it'll be like old and kind of rusted. I kind of want water to be a big feature of this area. You know, I just want like random, you know, leaks and little springs and stuff like that. I think it'll be cool. I also want to get another colored block, and I'm kind of torn. I'm not going to use diamond blocks because I have no diamonds, and I don't like the color of them. So maybe like gold or something. I kind of want like a vibe of like almost like this is like a civilization that had a lot of treasure or a lot of wealth at some point and like crumbled. You know what I mean? Something like that. Sort of a Mayan-esque type thing, which I think will be cool to build. So let me know what you guys think, and if you have any ideas for like builds. I want one place where we collect all the iron, so some sort of storage thing. And that's really the only thing I have planned at the moment is like a center point where you AFK, like a storage thing. I really want to get it working as an iron farm completely, and then I'll worry about other buildings. But anything that's functional would be really cool to hear about. Like functional buildings in this area would be kind of cool, I guess. But anyway, catch you guys next time. Ciao!